Hello, good morning. Just getting set up while we wait for people to join us. Happy murky Sunday. Is it Sunday today? I've lost track of what day of the week it is. Hello, welcome to Cross Patches. If you're watching this on YouTube, you're not live, you're about an hour behind, but hello anyway, because as usual I haven't sorted out the tech yet. I had another hissy fit at it yesterday, but we're getting there. Good morning, everybody. Hi, Kim. Hi, Linda. If I miss any comments, I apologise because my laptop's too far away this morning. I forgot to bring the other one in. I've usually got two laptops on the go, and I forgot about that. Not very organised after Christmas. Hi, Diane. Hi, Lish. Hi, Kelly. Hello, everybody. Hi, Kim. Kim's not babysitting or anything this morning then. Hi, Pam. Hi, Janet. Let's make my screen on the laptop bigger, then I might have half a chance of seeing your comments. There we go, that's better. Oh no, now I can hear myself. That's awful. Hang on, let's turn the sound off that. Oh, shocking. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Jeanette. So we're talking Adidas sitar fabrics today, mainly. Hi, Michelle. Hi, up in Newcastle. Hi, Karen. Is it all froggy and horrible with you lot? It's just about starting to lift here, but it's still pretty dark outside. Apparently we're going to... Hi, Mal. Hi, Sharon. Apparently we're going to see the sun today. I'm holding my breath. So welcome to another Three Amigos Live. Hope you all had a wonderful Christmas. I think Christmas Day was the only day I didn't work. Hope you had a lovely time. Eaten too much. Hey, do you like my dress? I bought myself this dress. Look, hang on. From white stuff, but look, it's got hexy stars and things on it. See hexy stars, and if I lift up here, you can see on the bottom it's got hexy stars, and hang on, without showing my knickers, YouTube will ban me. There's like flying geese along the bottom of it. There we go. So anyway, that was my treat to myself over Christmas. Hello, Miss Tosh. Are you on your way home? Hi, Hilary. Yeah, it's really comfy. And it's got pockets, look. Marvellous. Anyway, there we are. So let's talk Adidas sitar fabrics, which I've been busy cutting and making with. So those of you that haven't made the sampler quilt before, I've made all the blocks in big size. There's two sizes of it, and I've used the Adidas sitar fabrics. So this is the quilt behind me that I've used the new Adidas sitar fabrics for, and I've cut these mahoosive layer cake packs, and there's 70 squares in a layer cake pack. Everything I'm talking about you'll find on the sale page of the website, cross-patch.co.uk, for those of you watching on Tube. So there's a mahoosive layer cake, which will make the big sampler quilt, which isn't finished. I've just done the main blocks. And there's a charm pack. The charm pack will make the little size, and there's also mini charm packs as well. Okay, so I'll show you some of the fabrics in a minute. They're on this. These are on the sale page, and they are 50 quid for 70 squares. So a layer cake generally should cost you, for a 42 square layer cake, they're about 50 quid now. So you're getting about 20 squares free, basically. A lot of you are new here and you've not made the sampler quilt before. So I'll show you the sampler quilt in a minute underneath it. So this is the pattern. So there's a big sampler quilt and there's a little sampler quilt. But either pattern gives you both the measurements. But you don't need to buy the pattern because as I've made them, I've started filming them for YouTube. So every block will have its own film on YouTube, and it will tell you how to make it up, etc, etc, etc. So as I'm going, I'm filming. So I've filmed the first two blocks and I'll upload them in January. So I'm making up I've made up the big blocks, and then the little blocks are sort of half made. But here's the two easiest ones, which I've already filmed. So that's the 9-patch block. And this is called Homeward Bound. So on this one I made it a pinwheel. On the actual big quilt, if you can see, I've done it, that's how it should be, but I decided to make a pinwheel on for the little one. So the little size, this is one I made originally, would be this size. So that's, if you've got a charm pack, that's what you can make with a charm pack. And if you want to replicate this, the Cozy House fabrics are very, very similar to this. So I've got charm packs of these, and I've got big layer cake packs of these. The packs haven't got 70 squares in, but you should just, if you're careful with your cutting, you'll just about squeeze it out of that. I've cut everything out for the big sampler quilt, and I've still got loads of bits left over. I've done all the, cut out all the border squares. So these are all the squares cut ready to do the borders, and I'm going to do 2 sets of squares around it. And for the mini quilt, I've cut out the mini quilt. I do 1/4 square triangles. So if I just show you those, let me stand up. You can see what the fabrics look like when they're sewn together. So this is for the border of the mini quilt. So there's one. So I bribed myself to do these yesterday afternoon. I wasn't allowed a glass of wine until I'd finished sewing these together. So I got all those done by about 6 o'clock yesterday. So these are all going to be my border squares on the baby size quilt. So I will start uploading the videos after New Year, because even if you order the fabrics today, you're not going to get them to the New Year. Stuff from last week, did you hope you had a good, yes I did, thank you Eunice. Stuff that you ordered, the goodie boxes, that was it, that you ordered, fabric boxes, they all went yesterday, because otherwise I'd have had a backlog. I had about 50 orders to pack, so there were 4 sacks for the postie to take yesterday. Some of them were supposed to go Friday, but no postie turned up, so they're all gone. But I found this morning, deviating from the subject, 2 of these goodie boxes left on the website. So these have got charm packs and fat quarters and stitcheries and stuff in, but the details they're on the sale page. So I found I had some left this morning. Going back to Edita Sitar. Hi Lynn. Excuse me, a bit coffee. This is what I had left. This is what I've got left over from a layer cake, and I've cut everything out for that big quilt, including the binding. Let's show you the binding. Here's the binding. What time am I on? Here's the binding that I've already done. So I've done all the binding for it. So for the binding, all the strips that I had left over, I've cut into 2.5 inch by 10 inch, and I've joined them all together for the binding. And I'm going to pull off the blocks now. Excuse my back. So you can see what the quilt looks like when it's finished. In a previous life, we made it in French General. So let's take the pins out so you can see it, and I can show you the blocks close up. Apologies, I haven't looked at any of your comments yet. I'll catch up in a sec. Let's grab these blocks off. Hang on. Lots of pins attaching it to the back here. And it will reveal one that I made back in lockdown times, should we say. And I made it out of French General. Hang on. Get there in a minute. Right, here we go. So now you can see the original quilt, and I finished it off. I put a stitchery in the middle. So that was French General, and I just put one border around it. Hang on, there's one left on there. However, you can make, if you notice the heart quilt the other side of me, that is made from the same pattern, but all I've done is make heart blocks. So if you had the French General Mahusive layer cake a while ago, a couple of months ago, you could make that with it, okay? Just make the heart block over and over again and put 3.5 inch squares around the border. So that's behind my head there. So I'll show you the individual blocks that I've made up with the Edita Sitar, so you can see what the fabrics look like. So there's 9 blocks. So there's one. Here's the star block. If you've got the Easy Star templates, the 6 and the 12 inch ones, they will make this block. So for both quilts. So the little quilt uses a 6 inch and the big quilt uses a 12 inch. And it makes it an awful lot easier to cut them out. It's just a simple rail fence one. What was this called? Golden Gate, I think this was called. So they're really lovely, rich colours. That's the Homeward Bound one. And there's the heart one. And There's another one. And another one. So it gives you an idea of the fabrics. So these are the fabrics. They're in charm packs, 10-inch squares and 2.5-inch squares. The 2.5-inch squares are really handy to put round your stitchery panels. So this is an old Adita sitar range, but it's very similar in colours. The only thing we haven't got in this range is these greens. So it's very similar colours, but it just gives you an idea. Just sew one of the mini charm packs together and put a stitchery in the middle and make a cute little cushion. So I've made up I've got a huge basket of mini charm packs ready there. So that's them. So that's Adita sitar. Now let me see comments. Hang on. Thank you, Sonia. Let's just refresh these. So you can see the heart quilt behind me, and you can see the original French General quilt behind me. If you join late today, if you go to YouTube a bit later this morning, you can catch up with everything I've just blurbed. Okay, right. Excuse me. Simon and the kids have had this dreadful cough, and I think I'm getting it. Hopefully not, but excuse the coughing. The other new thing today are these stitcheries, the tea and the coffee stitcheries. I've made kits up of these, or you can buy the actual stitchery panels individually. So they're printed onto linen. You can buy each individually, or you can buy them together in a kit. So here's the kit, and in the kit, let's grab it out. In the kit, you will get the mini charm pack. So it's a Cozy House mini charm pack. You get a ball of thread, you get the stitchery panels, and there's a 1/2 metre of French General fabric for the back, which gives you enough to use as a backing. And then if you want to actually bind it rather than envelope back it like that and turning it inside out kind of thing, you can do binding as well if you want. So there's everything in the kit you need except for the wadding. So those are available too today. So that's new today. Oh. So if you're late, hi Handy Andy, go onto YouTube, either rewatch this on Facebook again later, or you can catch it on YouTube, but I'll recap in a minute. I've got so much stuff. I started, excuse me, with the bits that I had left over from my massive layer cake, which is what we're talking about, Sue. The massive layer cake that makes the sampler quilt. I've got a load of leftovers, and I'm going to make a leftover quilt with it. So I started making, my idea is, don't know what you reckon, is using all my mini templates. So what Handy Andy makes me. So I'm going to use my mini Dresden. So I've made a mini Dresden so far out of it. And I'm going to maybe make an octaflower out of it. That's one I made out of French General. If you've got the French General and the octaflower templates, that's with the baby octaflower. Yeah, so my idea is with the Adita sitar is to make lots of mini blocks. So I'm going to have a Dresden one. I'm going to have an octaflower one, a scrappy patch one, a triangle one. What else have I got? A tumbler one, and try and make a quilt out of them. But I'm also going to I thought I might make some kits up for this. So I'm going to make another couple of Dresdens to make this up. So, and make this little needlebook thingy project folder thingy, if you haven't seen that before. There's also one with the octaflowers. So if we recap was it before Christmas? I can't even remember. It's gone in a blur. We had these cute fabrics, and I was showing you, I've made mine into little mats, octaflower mats. But I was thinking, if you've got them, there's an octaflower template bag pattern. Instead of making the little ones on the front, you could just put one of those on the front. It would look equally as cute. So you could put one on the front and one on the back. So basically all you'll need, if you've got the octaflower templates and you've got these cute little fabrics, the Forest Friends or whatever I call them, they're on the sale page. You just need a 25-inch by 12.5-inch piece of linen. Make up octaflowers for the front and the back. And then there's just a couple of pockets in the middle. Hang on, let's open it up. Can't do things backwards. Hang on, let's put those down. there. I can't undo my knots. There we go. There's just a pocket on the inside, so it's a really simple thing to do. So yeah, just grab a bit of linen or a bit of Osnaburg or something, 25 inch by 12.5, and put them on the front and the back, and they'd look really cute, I thought, anyway. So I haven't caught up with any comments. I thought I'd make a quilt with just the big heart. Yeah, it looks really cute, the big heart one, Hilary. Who else can I catch up with? Thank you, Janice. Yeah, white stuff dress, Black Friday sale, because it was mega expensive, and I thought I really liked it because it's got all like patchworky stuff on it. And on Black Friday there's 20% off, so I got it. Hi, Beverly. So, oh, what else have I got? I've got a list of things to tell you about. Hang on. So the tea and coffee kits, that I was just showing you, they are £20. I can't remember what they should be originally. It'll tell you on the sale page for the kits. The 2.5 inch squares, so there's 70 squares in the little packs. 70 squares for £3.75. Well handy for using with your stitcheries. Charm packs, 70 squares, and they are £14. And the big Mahusive one is £50 for 70 squares, so it should be at least £70. Okay. Maths question for today. What time are we on? Maths question. When I cut up all the thousands of pieces of fabric for the Adidas sitar packs, how many pieces did I cut up? And there are thousands. The only clue I will give you is the answer is under 10,000. So there you are. Have a guess, and whoever is the first to get the nearest answer will get a little bag of mini charm packs. So there's 4 mini charm packs in there. So they're assorted. Little Macawa, French General, bit of flowery stuff. 4 mini little charm packs. So somebody will win that. The other prize for today, so everyone who's ordered over the past yesterday, today and before New Year's Eve, I'll put you all into a draw, and there's 2 charm packs. So you've got a French General charm pack and you've got a Tilda charm pack. Total value I think is 28 quid, something like that. So there's two charm packs, so some lucky person will win those. I'm trying to look at the looking at the answers already. Keep on guessing. Let's recap what we've got left from last time. I've got French General charm packs left. I think there's a couple of the packs of everything left. So in those there was a charm pack, a mini charm, and a candy bar. So there's a couple of those left. And there's about, I think there's about 1, 2, 3, I think there's about 6 of those left. So those nice half-metre packs of French General, there's some of those left. And those make, ooh, let's show you that, circle bag. Oops, I'm falling over everything now. That's what I used to make that. The Wonder Woman quilt's fallen off my chair, look. And the octaflower. What else have I got left? I have got some of these left. Kits for the nice French General bags left. And kits for the Tilda version of the French General. The Tilda version of the French General. Start again. The Tilda version of the bag using the, which brings me nicely onto Crossroads templates. We had restock just before Christmas of Crossroads, so I've got a load of Crossroads and I made up a load of octaflower packs as well. So we've got all those back in stock. Where are we? 10 minutes. Retreat. So the retreat is, when is the retreat, Andy? End of last week of April, the week before May bank holiday. So Monday to Friday morning. There's still a few places left. If you're interested in that, drop me a message. It's a £200 deposit, and the rest will be payable, I think, end of February. But we'll talk about that again next time because I need to check with Andy and Abby. Is there a video for the Easy Shopper, please? No, because I was going to do it before Christmas, and the French General Easy Shopper was going to be my demo, and then I looked at it and I thought it's too nice just as a demo, so I made it. So I've got to start again and make up another demo. Hang on, my quilts are falling down. I'll make up another demo and I will do that on YouTube. So that is coming soon. It's really easy to make, but I'll do it again because I want to make it again out of another fabric, out of the Adidas Sitar fabric. So I'll pick up one of those. This Hearts quilt doesn't want to stay put. Let's pin him on there. I need to remake a lot of, I don't know if anyone wants needle books. Julia cut up in, oh, someone asking what the quiz question was, the maths question. Yeah, how many pieces of fabric did I cut up to make all the Adidas Sitar packs? So the 10-inch packs, the 5-inch packs, the 2.5-inch packs, and the answer is under 10,000, and that's the only clue I'm giving you. And if you get it right, you'll win a pack of 4 mini charm packs. Okay. Right, any questions? Do you want me to recap anything? What else have we got left? We've still got some Valdani threads left on the sale page. There's some more on the way. Apparently Canada Post was on strike for about 2 months, so I couldn't get hold of any, but these are coming again, but I'm going to split some of them up so that you can buy the colours individually. So if there's individual colours you've run out of in your set, because you always have a favourite one. In my case, my favourite one in this one would be the pastel-y one. I use that over and over again. You can get them individually. So I'm waiting for them to come next. I've got new fabrics. Goodness knows what fabrics are coming. There's some Lynette Anderson fabrics that have been due forever. What else have I ordered? I can't even remember. Things just turn up. So hopefully by next time I see you. Someone asked me ages ago to remake kits of this, and I have a box full of the fabrics cut, ready to remake kits of this little needle book. So I'm going to redo those. When we were at Malvern, everyone kept asking me for kits for this, so I'm going to redo this. So it's a cute little book like that, and it has like a little book inside him as well. So I'm going to redo that if you reckon that's a good idea. I think I might change the house on the front a bit, and I'm going to redo this. This one was my favourite one. So it's got Sandy on it. It's like it's a fold up like little needle book. And it's got Jasper the horse and Sandy the dog on it. We need to do one of Charlie the cat as well. So that's another thing that's coming. All sorts of stuff. I've got all my heart stitchery stitched together. I still need to sew them together into a quilt. I've got lots of restock of stitchery panels. So the Christmas one, because I was so disorganised this Christmas. So there's the Christmas one under there. I've got new stock of that, so I'm going to make them. I'll make them into kits, and when the Valdani thread comes, we can put some Valdani thread in with it. Needlebook, yes please. Thank you, Marilyn. I would love a pattern, a block keeper, and the project hole. Yeah, I've got a block. There's a block buster bag which is in the house, and I keep meaning to remake that and upgrade it. So yeah, that's on the very long to-do list. So I'll try and get some of those done before next time. I might get one done, but Newton Abbott's coming up next month, and I need to start making up some kits. So I'll try and restock some of these kits and then try and make some new ones. I know I've got the fabrics cut up ready for that one, so I'll try and do that's a French General one. And I found a box in the shed ages ago, and it's got all these pretty French General fabrics cut into like charm packs. So I'll make that up again. Do we want me to recap on where did I hide the blocks of the quilt that I've just made? Goodness knows, there they are. Let's show you the blocks again. So if you're interested in the sampler quilt, hold your horses, because they're all going to be uploaded to YouTube. So the first two, which are really, really easy, I've uploaded it, but I've just not made it public yet. So I will make it public after New Year's Day or something like that. So you can start, all the measurements will be in the description on YouTube. So you'll be able to make it from YouTube. That's a general idea. So that was the first really easy block, just 9 patch if you want to get going, but I can't remember the measurements, so you'll have to wait till it's uploaded. So this just gives you an idea of the fabrics, if you're interested in buying the fabrics, what they look like. There we go. Then I'm going to have a check to see if Abby's up and running yet. So if you make the hearts, obviously there's not enough reds in the Adidas Sitar to make a whole red quilt, so, but you'd have to have different coloured hearts if you wanted to make it simply with hearts. Or if you've got, as I say, if you've got the French General one a while ago, I'm just going to go onto Abby's Facebook to see if I can see if she's ready. I did that big bumper 10-inch pack of the French General when it first came out. You can make it out of that. So here's another one. They're really rich, lovely fabrics this time. I've also added a few blenders in. So there's some of, like on this one, you can see the green is a Macawa linen texture. So I've added those in. Let's refresh Abby and see. Hopefully her signal's working today. See if she's there. I don't think she's there yet. Let's carry on looking at blocks. So there's a star block. There you go. That one's called Jewel Box. So that's all the squares ready. Let's have a look. I'm back in 2 weeks. Maths question retreat. Yeah, so I've told you everything I need to tell you. And somebody was asking me about the bag. This bag, that's going to be the next demo that comes on YouTube after the sampler quilt demo. I'll show you the mini size again, just to give you an idea. If you want to make the mini quilt, if you've got a charm pack, you need 2. If you've got molded charm packs, you're going to need a couple if you want to make this. So that's the mini size. If you want to make one in that colour, you need the Cozy House charm pack for that. You might have to add in a couple of blenders, but any of the Macawa linen texture will blend in with that. We're getting near to 10 o'clock, so I'm going to check to see if Abby's there. Let's refresh the Facebook page. Is she there? Are you there, Abby? I don't think she is. I'll keep blabbing for a couple of minutes, so we'll carry on for a couple of minutes. Yeah, so any ideas you want me to do, please add in the comments. There's one for the large. There is one for the smaller cutting mats. Can you fashion a carry bag for our cutting mats and rulers? Yeah, the blockbuster ones will carry a square cutting mat, but I did do a bag ages ago that would fit the big cutting mats and rulers in. So yes, I can. Do you want a big one? Block keeper. Yeah, okay, I'll be on the case, block keeper. Yeah, Crossroads rulers are back in stock if you missed that. So Crossroads makes, Crossroads will make these. Ooh. If you don't know what I'm talking about, and that's the Cozy House one that I made, and also the bag, the blocks on the bag, there's kits for that. So that's Crossroads blocks on that one with Tilda fabrics. Let's have a look, see if, oh, is Abby there? Let's have a look. Otherwise you have to put up with me, we'll have to do something else. Hang on, are you there? Is anybody out there? I can't see that she's... Is she there? No. I can't see anything. Abby, are you out there? Sounds like a song, doesn't it? Abby, are you out there? So that's all my blocks. What else can I show you? Hang on. I'm trying to think now. Let's get the quilt down there, back down so you can see the size. There's the size of the big quilt. The big sampler quilt. Can you design a cover for a young boy's notebook? Okay, so Tommy is into planets at the moment. Or I could draw some dinosaurs, as Tommy calls them. or Minecraft. No, Minecraft I can't do because they'd be whatchamacallit, copyrighted. But we could do a dinosaur notebook. Thank you, Chris. Yeah, I like the mini version. The other one's hanging on my bedroom wall. I did one in Lynette Anderson fabrics a while ago. This was the picture on the pattern was Betsy Chihuahua, as we call her, Betsy Chuchin. If you wanted to buy either of the patterns, you've got the measurements are written out in them for both sizes, so 6 or 12 inches. So whichever one you buy, you can make both size quilts. But the blurb will tell you, oh, cut a 7 1/4 inch square. But if you're doing the 6 inch one, you just refer back to the measurements that are on the 6 inch instructions. Okay. So I'm in the middle of redoing that as well, because I've taken photographs of all the big blocks, and they will be, when I will reprint the pattern, so you'll have the pictures of the blocks I just showed you in the Adidas Sitar fabrics. Okay. I'm going to check because it's past 10 o'clock now. It is 10 o'clock now, so let's see if Abby's there. Yay, Abby's there. So I'm going to send you over to Abby. So if you go to Abby Ann, the link is in the blurb underneath. And she's going to start now on her group. And thank you for watching. And look, the sun is just about trying to come out now. Thanks for watching. Have a lovely day. Go and watch Abby. And then after Abby, Andy is going to be ready to show you some handy Andy templates. Okay? So thanks a lot for watching. And I'll see you in 2 weeks' time. And I'll try and be a bit more organised by then. And hopefully I'll have the sample quilt will be sewn together. I'll try and film everything. I can't sew it together until I've filmed everything. So I'm going to be busy. So thanks for watching. And I'll see you soon. Bye.